To expand a little more on the concept of the search, targeted area search, which, to belabor it a little bit, I mean, I realize that people get it, that they know what I'm talking about. Okay, but another good analogy is that the military, when they clear a house in door-to-door, house-to-house, urban fighting. So let's use the concept of a row of one-story houses. One-story houses, a row like along here. Okay, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 40, well, 30 houses. 30 houses. Okay, so you go in the house, and you don't just rush through it or rush through all the houses to get there. You go in the first house very cautiously, the first room, throw in a smoke bomb, whatever, rush in, guns appointed, and it's clear. Now there's 2 more doors. You don't know what's in there, and in that closet there could be people in there. You do the next thing, kick down the door, or throw in a grenade, and rush in, and there's nobody in there. Okay, that's cleared. Okay, you come back out, go into the next room, do the same thing, that's cleared. There's the basement door. Do the same thing. Bash open the door or whatever, or shoot through it, and then go down, point guns. Okay, go around the basement, tip the thing out of the way, see if anybody is behind there. Okay, that's been cleared. And then you go on to the next one, like that concept. Okay, now there's a couple of things here, another couple of things, like what can be added to this equation as far as where to search. There is actually a couple of things. I've mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. Okay, one, he wasn't lost. He was going to a place he wanted to go. You know, favorite spot of solace, or whatever. So he wasn't lost. Now, when we discussed, okay, he comes down, he's delirious, he's over here, he could have had a brain tumor, he could have had an aneurysm and wandered, and he could be over here. No, I don't think that happened. And if it did, you couldn't search the whole area. He may never be found. So, okay, so you have that he was going to a place he was familiar with and was dear to him hours after giving a goodbye hug to the lady friend. That he was going to a place. He wasn't wandering around in delirium and, you know, could be any place. Okay, so that helps. So you go along, now as a person is searching, you know, to clear an area. Well, let's take this of what a person wouldn't do if there. Okay, here's this big square. Well, to clear the area, that doesn't mean doing a grid work, back and forth, climb down this hill, up here, back and forth to clear that area. As a person there, in person, you're going to see areas. Well, damn, wind blew the door open. Okay, a person will be able to visually see, first of all, well, a person would not have gone there. He wouldn't climb down here and then fall down this ravine and struggle over these rocks to hide under a bush and shoot himself. So actually, on this, to clear areas, it doesn't mean everything has to be cleared. So some areas can be bypassed so that it's not that impossible. And then you go, like, for instance, that's why I said this. That I used this as an example, what, a year ago? I don't know. But, okay, well, that's inviting to go off to the side concept and down here and over there. But you wouldn't be here, and then also I have to clear this. Who's going to climb down a cliff and then hide under a bush after he falls down when he went there intentionally? So areas can be walked past. That, okay, down here, maybe you could look with binoculars, but what if he's under this bush? Well, first of all, it's not a place he would have gone. That's what I'm saying. That's part of the equation that can help. It's some areas is not a place that he would have gone. If you're walking along finding your peace area of peace and whatever, a person can bypass certain areas, and so that's a big thing in my opinion, that he was going to a place on purpose, not randomly somewhere in the desert and that he got lost. That's different. People do get lost, and they find them at a random location because they saw a city far away, thought they could walk to it, and they find them at a random location. Okay, but with Kenny Veach, that could be ruled out. And so when a person going up there searching, they would look for an area that he would have gone. First of all, he already did. Here he left a cell phone, coins, took stuff out of his pocket. He could have been nipping off the bottle, something like that. You have to factor that in, that he had just said his goodbyes hours ago, so he wasn't sleeping and preparing for a huge long hike. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. And bypass areas that are obvious where he wouldn't have gone. It seemed like there was something else. That's a big one. Okay, so it's an area that he would have gone and searched out, not random. Okay, and let's see, I did the search house by house, room to room analogy. I guess that's it for this one. Oh, and I spent the night up there, like in the other video. I used this. See, I put this. I spent the night, and then here I spent the night. So those were kind of examples. I don't know if it's this one. Or Chuck has been up there apparently. But when a person goes up there, even let's suppose he did go to, I spent the night up there, that it's very unlikely he would have climbed to the very tippy top and done it there, still wanting the concept of not being found a little bit. So even if in the prime area, he probably would have went off to the side maybe 50, it could be 100 feet. Even that small distance in the desert, he may never be found. But that's it. I felt, and I've said before, that it's virtually unsearchable because of the vast area. But this is searchable. This is searchable, this concept. There is no other real option. Like, well, he may have, I'm going to go and go and go and go and go all over. Well, that can't be searched. I'm going to go for 30 days and 30 nights and they'll never find me. That can't be searched. The only logical thing is take what can be searched and what is logical, what he is prepared for and not prepared for, and he's likely very close. Likely surprisingly close. Okay, that's it for now. Because I just worked 15 hours last night till daybreak and slept and got up, and I have to go back and repeat the process after a couple of days off.